Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to K-ville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. And the Blue Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the North Carolina Tar Heels will be in a hole thanks to that short return. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The give to the back. And he's dragged down.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Blue Devils offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this.
He's going to go for a big one. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They're bringing heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Just steamrolling the defense. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Right, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the...
He lets it fly. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Duke. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on third.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibbs. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to impose their will with the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start this off.
Going up top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Didn't take them long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Blue Devils! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Moving away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he hauls it in at the 25. Touchdown, Duke. And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll run it on the counter. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's got it on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it, open.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. First down here for the offense. They believe they can run right here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Still on his feet at the 45. Delivers to contact. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But
got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? It's just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which
pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. On to attempt to try. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, he'll fire. He makes the catch. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Gonna let it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Duke. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering.
42, North Carolina.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Field goal is good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of a way with their fingernail. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. One more snap coming before halftime. He's going to pass. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now
looking for a huge play. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Duke. And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Carolina, 10.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kicker hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quickly complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Dialing up a second down pass play. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He wants to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's going to let it go. Snags it on the right. Off he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They finally make the stop with the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gibbs. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Tar Heels are on the move. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He'll pull it down and run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A first down for the offense. They'll try the right side. At the 35, he's open. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. They want to throw it. Fires it down the seam. He's got it inside the 30. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The offense threatening close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. And the stomping has commenced. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
North Carolina, 10.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll keep it on the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gibbs. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They're facing a 3rd down. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Let's go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll try the left side. Just steamrolling his way through. He has 60 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
How about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the fourth quarter. There is no let.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the beatdown has ensued. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Got his man. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. A third and long coming up here. They want to just keep throwing it. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's Henderson. pocket starts to collapse. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical.
It's complete. A huge pickup. He's loose. Touchdown, Duke. And the route is on. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalties. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Tar Heels look to do some damage in the red zone. On second down, looking again to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Check, check. Flip, flip.
Trying to pound their way in. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
North Carolina, 17.
He'll return it.
All right, not ideal. All right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone. Get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script.
He's going up top. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. So that penalty will give this offense a little boost. Here comes second and 10. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the pummeling has started. They've stretched out this lead, and they're starting to smell their 11th win of the year.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking to go up top on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback.
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down. Safety, baby.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Duke. And the punishment has been extended. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They want that clock to run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Going downfield for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. Afterburners coming. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And the ball is free on the pitch. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cherry. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's looking to throw it. Trying to get to it. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
it's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much.